you don't know what's good for you, or at least you've been told what your favourites are so much that you actually don't know what you like anymore. I was told by some bananas today that they were Britain's favourite bananas or something like that, and I was thinking about what the justification for that claim would be. It's almost certainly not a survey of banana eaters doing a double-blind trial of what bananas they prefer. I imagine it's to do with that they sell the highest volume of bananas, and that apparently makes those bananas the nation's favourite. So, is what you do the most your favourite? What do you do the most? Most likely employment, possibly study, sleep. It might be worry. Do you do a lot of worrying? Is that your favourite? I don't think that amount equals favourite. And instead of letting someone who's selling me something tell me what I like, it's got me thinking about what is my favourite. I also find it quite difficult to have an answer to the question, what's your favourite film? What's your favourite music? Coming up with an answer, I find the question very limiting. And what I've noticed as well is that sometimes people have a pre-canned answer. I don't see them access the information from their present self. I see them access the information from a learned by rote response. What would you do if you went on holiday? Oh, I'd go to Bolivia. Oh, okay. That was very sudden and like ready answer. Are you sure that hasn't changed? So how do you know what you like? Have you noticed? Because it's almost certainly not what you do the most of, sadly. When you're doing something that you like, what happens to you? What do you notice about yourself, the way that you behave, the responses that you give to people or the environment around you, the way that you feel? When have you felt that you've been enjoying what you've been doing lately? And what did that feel like? And is that how you feel when you're doing what you do most? I hope so, but maybe not. So rather than what's your plan for where you'll next go on holiday, or who's your favourite band and will you buy tickets to see them, how about what will you do to have an extra 5 minutes of the feeling of loving what you're doing? Possibly your favourite thing, or it doesn't have to be your favourite, because there's a kind of striving there that could mislead. If you get fixated on creating peak experiences, best experiences, favourite experiences, then you may miss out on a lot of opportunities to do things that are satisfying, nourishing, delightful, but that aren't your favourite. It doesn't have to be your favourite. It doesn't have to be peak all the time. So how can you have 5 more minutes today of enjoying your experience of whatever it is that you're doing? What can you give yourself? What space can you create? Who would you like to be with, talk to? Is it something that you can do alone? Good to have options for how to spend your time alone. Preferably engaging through your senses and through your body with something other than a screen, and I realise the irony of me coming to you through a screen telling you that. That's the world we live in, isn't it? And if you want that to change, then use your screen, if you must, to find the people who are also on the quest of spending more time doing what they love. Maybe they gather round fires singing. Maybe they have a cause, a social purpose. Maybe it's friends of your local park. Maybe it's a hobby, an interest group. They might be meeting less than 5 minutes away for all you know. Find out what you love and find them. And while we're on the subject of moving off screens and into real life, I'd really like to be getting into conversations with people who like these videos. So if that's you, drop me a note in the comments and let's see about having an actual conversation. And if you like this video, press the button, subscribe, like, etc., share. And if there's something about this video that doesn't land well with you, I want to know about that too, because I want to learn about what works and what doesn't. I'm enjoying doing this. I'm sitting in the sun. I'm talking, which I love. I'm reflecting, I'm making meaning, I'm sharing, I'm helping. More of this for me, I think. Okay, whatever's happening for you for the rest of the day, enjoy it if you can, and make time for something that you really love. Let me know how you get on. Bye for now.